I found you. Two worlds collided. I see forever in your eyes. You're everything to me, darling. I can't believe we made it here. Now I promise you I will love you forever. I will love you forever, forever. Forever. Have dust on my boots of 1,000 cathedrals, and I have taken my place with bended knees, and I have raised my voice with a multitude of angels whose nests are treasured by your trees. Music on your fingers. Heartbeat on the winds. Places where you lead.
I want you to gaze into each other's eyes, kind of like you like each other. Right, I want you to repeat after me, okay? In the name of God,
In the name of God,
I grant, take you, Ashley,
I grant, take you,
to
Ashley,
be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
under all circumstances and at all times,
under all circumstances and at all times,
to be caring, faithful, honest,
to be caring, faithful, and honest,
and loving to you,
and loving to you,
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
And Ashley, if you repeat after me, in the name of God,
In the name of God,
I, Ashley, take you, Grant,
I Ashley take you,
to
Grant,
be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
under all circumstances and at all times,
under all circumstances and at all times,
to be caring, faithful, honest,
to be caring, faithful, and honest,
and loving to you,
and loving to you,
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Honor that you may kiss your bride.
all about Ashley and Grant tonight. So Just know it.
Yes, sir.
It says, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First off, I would like to thank everyone who came out tonight from near and far to make this my memorable day. I said, all I know is you mean so much to Grant and Ashley, and I'm so glad.
Come in front of the table.
And I'm so glad that you're here. For those who don't know me, and you're in this room, you're probably here for the wrong wedding. Okay? You're wondering why I'm up here tonight? Well, I promise it's not from my Chippendales performance. You'll have to stick around for the last song for that. With all jokes aside, I'm of course Shadow Evans, and have been Grant's big brother for the last 10 plus years. It's been my greatest pleasure and honor to be his best man today. He sees something in me most people don't. He said I'm in maturity and being a father and a husband, but my wife tells me I'm the third child, and we only have 2 boys. Grant and Ashley, thank you so much for this amazing chance to speak on your special day. By the way, I was going to call it the first dance, but you already got in front of that one. And how about this wedding? What a gorgeous venue. There are so many people who need to be mentioned tonight, and those I need to thank. First off, Terry and Sherry, without whom Grant wouldn't have not been here born. Thank you for both, and whomever else who reached out in their pockets and putting together such a beautiful evening. Thank you, Crystal, for basically keeping Ashley sane for the rest of the evening and all weekend for weeks to come. I've only been a best man one time before, for my brother's wedding, and I'm not renowned for my speech writing, but I'll try my best because Grant said if I do a good job today, I can be the best man in his next wedding too. Believe me when I tell you, before Grant met Ashley, he wasn't the man he is today. We won't even go into the past events I've experienced with him, heard about, or even want to talk about. We'll save those for another day. We're not trying to end the relationship already. Let me start off by saying I think you will agree. Our gorgeous bride Ashley looks stunning today. Don't you agree? Not you guys will say yes? Right? Okay. From the day Grant talked to me about a little baddie that lived next door to him. Okay, baddie means a little sexy thing if you guys, the older generation, don't know. He said he was going to get with her, and I thought his chances were slim, truthfully. Like, we're talking about Grant now. So, but he managed to make it happen. I always hoped he would finally make one smart decision in his life. And I'm sure you'll agree with me, gentlemen, when I say today is a sad day for single men everywhere. As another beauty, as Ashley leaves the available list. And ladies, I'm sure you'll agree with this guy off the available list that it really doesn't bother you much at all. I've heard you all talking in the restrooms. I was standing near the door, so, okay. Grant and Ashley, you outshine us all today, but Ashley, you definitely outshine his looks and put it to shame for sure on your wedding day. Grant asked my youngest son the other day when we was at the gym, we showed up, get a little workout in. He said, "Who looks better, me or your dad?" And Cruz said, without even thinking about it, "My dad," like it was even a question or something. Said, G, for real, you are the better man tonight, so know that. But only for this one night. I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you one. As the best man, it's traditional for me to complete 3 roles today. To get here on time, which we managed to make it happen. Woo! Right, okay. 2. Act sober. He's good. He's good. To look as good as we can make him. Okay? Now I'm sure you'll agree that what I've done is my best job, what I could do with. It's a difficult task after all, but once again, I'm the best man, not a milk worker. G, on a serious note though, for real. I knew you'd be a good dad, but never knew how much you'd really be involved with you are as now with Augie. It touches me to see that this with you will do nothing but grow and all, and how you will step up at plate as a basically raising these kids as a stepdad. I have a stepdad as well, so I know how hard it is, step in and take that role. They see you as a father and a support because you are. Family is life over everything. Everything else comes second. As far as what's important to me is in all. Okay. In the end, that's all that you have. You'll have your ups and downs, but every relationship does. Ask my wife, where's she at? Right there. Ups and downs we had, but we battled them all, and we're still together right now. This will only make your bond stronger when you work through these things and learn to compromise and never be all about oneself. Okay, so learn to compromise when it comes to that. They say you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without. This sums up Grant and Ashley perfectly. To the two things that make marriage great: have a good sense of humor and selective hearing. Hey, gee, I have that all the time. You take in so much what you can hear. Okay? Where's my beer at? Please join me in raising a glass and wishing the new Mr. and Mrs. Richardson all the wealth, health, and happiness in the world to the bride and groom.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to celebrate the love between this beautiful couple. I am Amber, the bride's sister. So I guess this is where I'm supposed to share stories about the bride and I. But how about we don't, because she probably got more dirt than I do on her. Seriously, all growing up, I always looked up to her and admired her. From having you as my best friend since birth, I'm so happy you found your best friend. Grant, I wasn't so sure about you at first, being the annoying neighbor and all. But I see how much you love my sister, not only Augie, but her two girls as well. Grant and Ashley, I love watching your love grow every day. Remember to always put each other first and don't lose sight of how your relationship started. If I can have everyone raise their drinks. To toast to the new couple. New married couple. May your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door.